Font design is the process of creating a set of characters that share a common design, such as typeface, size, and spacing. These characters, known as a typeface, can be used to create written documents, signs, and other forms of visual communication. The process of font design involves both technical and artistic skills, as it requires an understanding of typography and letterform design, as well as the ability to use design software and tools to create the final product. Font design is important because it plays a critical role in the readability and visual appeal of written communication. Firstly, a well-designed font can improve readability by making text easy to scan and understand. This is particularly important for large blocks of text, such as in books, articles, and websites. A good font design helps to guide the reader's eye through the text, making it easier to understand and retain the information. Secondly, font design is also important for creating a visual hierarchy in design. It can be used to draw attention to certain elements, such as headlines and subheadings, and to create a sense of contrast and emphasis. The right font choice can create a visual hierarchy and make a document or design more engaging and effective. Lastly, font design also plays a role in brand identity. A company's font is often used in its logo and marketing materials and can become a defining aspect of the brand. A font can evoke a certain feeling or impression, and a well-designed font can help to convey the desired tone and message of a brand. In short, font design is important for readability, visual hierarchy, and brand identity. Font design is a difficult task because it requires a balance of technical skill and artistic talent. The process of designing a font involves many different stages, each of which requires a different set of skills and knowledge. Firstly, font design requires a deep understanding of typography and letterform design. This includes knowledge of the different types of font, such as serif and sans serif, as well as the principles of legibility and readability. It also involves understanding the subtleties of letterform design, such as the shapes of letters, the spacing between them, and the use of kerning and leading. Secondly, font design also requires the ability to use design software and tools. This includes knowledge of digital type design software such as Adobe Illustrator, FontLab, and Glyphs. This can be challenging as it requires mastery of the software's features, which can be time-consuming to learn. Lastly, creating a font is a creative process, and like any other type of design, it requires a good sense of aesthetics. A designer needs to be able to create something that is visually pleasing and that will resonate with its intended audience. This can be difficult to achieve as it requires a lot of experimentation and iteration, and it's hard to know if a font will be successful or not. In short, font design is difficult because it requires a balance of technical skill, artistic talent, and the ability to use design software, and it's hard to predict the success of a font. Some people may think that font design is not important because they may not fully understand the role it plays in written communication and visual design. Here are a few reasons that might contribute to this perception. Lack of awareness. Some people may not be aware of the importance of font design and how it can impact readability and visual appeal. They may not have been exposed to the different types of fonts or the principles of typography, and therefore may not realize the impact that font design can have. Underestimating the role of typography. Some people may believe that typography is a minor aspect of design, and that the content of a document or design is more important than the font used. They may not understand that a well-designed font can improve the readability and engagement of the content. Emphasis on technical skills. Some people may think that font design is not important because they believe that it is only a technical task, and that the focus should be on the content, not the form. They may not realize that font design is a creative process that requires both technical skills and artistic talent. Perceiving it as a simple task. Some people might think that font design is a simple task that can be done quickly and easily, therefore not requiring much attention or investment. They may not realize the amount of work, experimentation, and research that goes into creating a successful font. In short, people might think that font design is not important because of lack of awareness, underestimating the role of typography, emphasis on technical skills, or perceiving it as a simple task.